Hello and welcome back. If you've ever lost a big fish, and believe me, we all have, then you know the importance of having sharp hooks. On today's Tuesday Tech Tip, we're going to show you all the techniques you need to get your hooks razor sharp. Let's get to it. So the equipment we'll need is a good hook file. You can buy these as actual hook files, or you can just go get a nice file. I had this handle put on this just to make it easier. This is just a regular hook that I bought at Home Depot. You'll need obviously a hook, glasses, protective gloves. Then I like to have some kind of rag and a bag, and then some of this marine and tackle oil. It's just a lubricant. Helps keep rust from gathering on your hook file. You can see this one has no rust on it at all. So there are different lines of thinking when it comes to sharpening hooks. Obviously the main objective is to get this point as sharp as you can. What I like to do is hold this in my hands as hard as I can, and then I take my file and I start at the point and I rub it hard and all the way through towards the back of the hook, towards the hook end or the bend end here. And what that does is any burrs that happen, it pushes it that way. If you come this way, the burrs end up being on the bottom end of the hook, and then it also can bend your hook. So I like to start here and push with lots of effort. 1, 2, 3. You can see some of that coating that's on this brass hook starts to come off, and that is just razor sharp. Now I flip it, I do the next one. 1, 2, 3. Now you can kind of come on the tips of this, just kind of round that up a little bit, clean that up a bit. Go to the next one. Hard, hard, clean up. Now you can go this way to do the other end, but I like to flip it in my hand and then come down this way. Now one thing I've noticed with this particular file is when I come this way, there's not as much give for some reason. So I flip it around and go this way, and then I get that grip. I think it's the angle of the lines in the file. And when I do it this way, I get a lot more grip. I can just clean that up a bit. That is sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. My fishing buddy JB taught me this technique, so I call it JB sharp. There you go. Very nice. Clean that up. Very sharp. You can tell it's sharp when you can take the hook and the point and stick it in, and it sticks into your nail. That's pretty sharp. And I always feel it with my finger. If it doesn't feel really sharp, then I try to hit it again. Some of these hooks have kind of a bend to them. They're a little bit harder, but most of them that are straight, you can really get those things sharp. Ow, that one's really sharp. Really good. Okay, so after I've got my hook sharpening done, I take this lubricant, I generously apply. What that does is it gets down in those crevices and the cracks, and it pushes all those filings out. Then I take this while it's wet, and I just kind of roll it up in my towel here, and then I grab my plastic bag, my great value, slide it in there, put that, and then throw that in my bag for the next time. Sharpening a hook on a bait can be a little bit more challenging. I normally start at the back. I'll hold, again, the same kind of hold, and then do this technique here, here, here. Then I flip it over, flip the whole bait over, grab it here at the end, and then of course flip this over and then hit it here. You have to kind of really change the angles a bit and have this bait kind of hang at different angles so that you can really get to them. And then the further you go up, the harder it kind of gets. So like this one, you have to really kind of throw your bait. I always kind of slide them underneath like that to where I can get, so I'm not scratching the surface of the bait, and then hit those. And then do your last one up here, same way. Just kind of finagle that bait around so that it's not in the way. Now, safety gloves, a little bit of overkill. You don't necessarily have to wear them, but I'm all about safety. Well, there you have it, a very good technique to sharpen your hooks and keep those muskies pinned. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
If you've ever lost a big fish, let's face it, we all have, then you know the importance of having sharp hooks. Well, on today's Tuesday Tech Tip, we're going to dive into the best techniques, the best to get those hooks razor sharp so you never have to go through that pain again. Let's go. I kind of like that. That wasn't bad at all. No, we're not going there. Razor sharp. Have to pee.